Welcome to all the classic car guys. Unfortunately, I picked my wife up on Friday night, and then Saturday and Sunday I've been basically in bed. It seems to have come back again, this flu. I just can't seem to shake it. But started getting real problems with back pain and down my arm and everything. And really, I've been in the garage to take a few minutes just to take some stuff. So Amir's been doing all the work. He's making a beautiful job of this bonnet, this centre panel, and I think we're going to get it. I have had quite a few videos from people saying. I had one from a friend in the UK, name of Adam, and he very kindly last year let me drive his XK150 because I've never driven one before, and he has some beautiful cars. He has an E-Type, an XK150 fixed head, and 3 Bentleys. I think 2 of them are I can't remember one of them's the Bentley Turbo R, which he's turned me on to, and I'm going to buy one, and I'm going to look for one maybe in the summertime, or maybe if I sell my Jag, I don't know. But they're such a beautiful car. The Bentley Turbo R, not the other. I think he's got 2 Azures and a Bentley and a Turbo. And they're gorgeous cars, and for what they're asking from you, if you get a good one at a reasonable price, and between, I don't know, sort of 16 and 18 or 20 grand, which is a lot of money, but for a car like that, that's a lot of engineering, a lot of motor car for the money, and they're definitely going up a little bit in price. And I just think for the engineering, they're just a beautiful hand-built car. It's not something you would use every day, of course. You couldn't afford to with the fuel consumption. But yeah, so Adam sent me a link to a place where they have Bonnet Centre, and I didn't know you could get them. And I talked to Nigel about this Bonnet section, and you know, I thought, because I know S&G Barrett do them for around it's just under 8,000, 7,980, I believe it is, including the VAT. So working out, the wings are £1,200 a piece, the bottom scoop's around £800. Even if you work it out, the headlight panels and so on, I thought the centrepiece would be at least 2,000, if not a little bit more, £2,000. But he's found a place where they're doing it for £1,250, which is very reasonable if they're as good as they look on the pictures anyway in Yorkshire. But it looks like we've got the better of it, or Amir's got the better of it. And I think we're going to be able to manage to get it sorted with the lead and not too thick. This is the other problem I had. Maybe some issues with it being too thick, but we've got so many dents out of it that it looks like we might be able to, it looks like we're winning the battle. So I hope you enjoy the video. Hopefully, I'm under strict instructions from my wife not to go out to the garage while the weather's still the way it is, but it's getting better next week. And yeah, and my wife goes off to Dubai for a couple of weeks on the 11th, and I'm going to join her on the 18th for a week in the sun because it'll be 30 degrees out there. So that'll be nice. Yeah, as I say, I hope you enjoy the video, and it's going to be done over 2 or 3 days because I've not been feeling great. So as I say, I hope you enjoy it, and catch you at the end of the video. Take care. Bye. So there's still a bit of work to do on this boot here. Needs a bit of lead there. It's a bit shallow. A couple of other jobs been done. Is a couple of these threads here on these air boxes were damaged, and he's just replaced. He's just done he's made new ones inside it, and tapped new threads in it because one of them was loose and the other one wasn't very good. He's done the same on this one as well. But he's set this up now so the bonnet looks like it's one piece, but it's just bolted basically. And what he's trying to do now is, you can see that he's put all new pieces in here where it was rusted through. Here, that's just the basics of it. You can just see that piece in there, and this is all this, well, some of the shit that was cut out of it. You can see how badly rusted it was. These were the patches that were put on it. Really quite nasty. So what I was going to do now is going to try and clean this down, because we're looking at it, it's going to need to be lead loaded because of the heat before we can sikaflex the angles inside. So going to clean all this back now and start to lead load this front and see how we get on from there. And but the wings have come on a real treat. They look real nice. I took the one on this side. This was in very poor condition. On this side, you can see this is just. But considering how bad that was, I mean, that was really stoved in, that. But it's meeting up quite well, so we'll see how we look later on today. So you can see that he's started to lead load that now. That's really coming on nice. Just doing a bit of film. So yeah, it's looking nice. Looking really nice, isn't it? Nice and flat. So you're just going to come across and...
I want first to do here,
yeah,
and then
and come across, yeah. Well, that's looking really good, eh? And the front, definitely, you can see now that that edging is going to be a lot better. It looks really quite symmetrical, and it's not even anywhere, not even half done. Yeah. Looks good. That's really impressive, that. Really impressive.
I think it's...
Yeah. Nice. That's come out. I'm really impressed with that. That's come out really nice. I suppose we could put a little bit of filler over the inside just to flatten the creases out a bit, but it looks great. So look at that. As you can see again, he's done quite a bit more lead loading across here. You can still see some of the, there's a bit of a ridge there, which is just, you can see just the edge of how it's come across with the lead there. But the front is really coming on. You can see just where the edge of the lead is, where he has to now knock this back again. He's obviously cleaned all this up, and he's going to take the centrepiece down. But it's really coming on. A lot of work though. Basically the whole lot needs lead loading right the way across. But the front is really coming on quite nicely. Try and take a better shot, you can see. So some days, but it's coming slowly but surely. So this is what, day 2 now, isn't it? Yeah. Day 2 on it. And you can see it's lead loaded right the way across. So what we're going to do now is once he turns it over, he'll do the inside of this lip here, and started on the holes that were in the bonnet, which was where it had been welded. There's one over there, and there's some work to do on the back as well. So, and then he'll turn it over and work on the inside. So yeah, coming on, but that mouth has definitely got a lot better shape to it now, isn't it? It's still a little high up in this corner here, but I think by the time you lead load it when it's turned over, it should be fine. A lot of lead in there, a lot of work. Anyway, that's what it is. So you can see he's put the first layer of filler on it, very fine. But he's planning to build up a second coat there for tomorrow, I guess, to take down. But yeah, looks like he's really got it all out. It's got a really good shape to it. Then we'll turn it over tomorrow and see how it goes from there. But you can see it's very thin. Even though the metal's showing through there, the lead loading. And we start to come up to the back here now. That dent's still in there, but he's got all these ones out. That's good. Yeah, it's coming on. So this will be what, this is 4 days so far working on it. So I think we're probably looking at quite some days yet, I would think. Probably another couple of days, I would think. So I've probably got a good 6 days just to do the centre section. That's take off the piece, the support bar at the back, clean it, repair it, get all the dents out, roll it. It's yeah, it's getting to the point where it wasn't economically viable, but anyway, we're there now, nearly. So yeah, but it's really very smooth there. Proof the pudding's in the eating when we actually put it together with a lower valance. It's looking good. So this is a wing that was just stoved in, as I said before. It's all done inside as well. That's going to show up very well. And so hopefully that'll be finished up in the morning, and we can get the back done and then start getting that centre panel in shape. As you can see, the 2 air boxes, they look completely different now. They've all been finished up, painted up. There's the other wing. It's all painted up, ready. And I think you can see from the other side here. You can see how nice they look. So hopefully by Wednesday we can start maybe putting this thing back together. We'll see how it goes. We'll have to watch in for the next update, I guess. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Amir's been having to work on his own for the last 2 or 3 days because I've been basically bedridden, and not just with the flu, feeling terrible, but having some serious pains in my shoulder and my arm. And so I've got an appointment with a specialist tomorrow. I'm probably going to give me some jabs to get rid of the pain, because I can't sleep during the night and I can't sleep during the day. It's just terrible. But Amir's done a brilliant job on it. As you see from the last little clip here, that you've just seen, the air boxes are done now, and the wings. We'll do the headlight panels and a few other bits and pieces. So hopefully I'm feeling better, and by Thursday we can actually put the bonnet together and offer it up to the car. It won't fit, I'm absolutely sure it won't fit initially. It'll need a lot of messing around with, but at least we can get it on the car, and I can redo the bonnet jig, because that's going with the car to Nigel, because he's going to need it for at least a year. So I've basically sold it to him, and but I'm going to make it so that it's portable, so I'm going to chop it down and modify it a little bit. Yeah, so hopefully, as I say, by Thursday we can put another video up, and you'll see the bonnet at least hinged on the car anyway, at least. Hopefully that's the case. Yeah, this flu thing's just been an absolute nightmare. But hopefully I'm getting over it now, and we'll see how it goes. So thanks for watching in. Thanks for all the comments, much appreciated. But just one last thing I want to say is, you know, I mentioned about this bonnet centre being about $12.50. I'm not sure if that's with the VAT or not, but it doesn't come with the back strengthener for the landing panel. It doesn't come with the 90-degree angles with a Sikaflex to the bonnet. So if you add all that up, it probably is best part of two and a bit £1,000. But I have to say, we're very close to being it was very close to being economically not viable to repair it. But I think we'll just make it, we'll just scrape in there. And hopefully it's as good as an original, because it's been very difficult to get the lead loading thin enough, and obviously the filler has to be just a very fine amount of filler, you know, basically a skin. You can't go putting big thick pieces of filler anywhere, let alone on a bonnet. Anyway, as I say, I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you in a couple of days, and hopefully I'm feeling better. So take care, and bye for now. Bye.